Ashe, welcome to Divine Beings. I was gonna go live and talk about the eclipse, but I didn't. Ashe. Just want to start off by saying welcome Divine. Shout out to the North Node Jumpers. For those that don't know what the North Node Jumpers, it's those that, you know, constantly pushing to the Y, constantly making moves to better themselves. And though it can be hard at times, just know we're going through eclipse. Yes, the North Node is ever moving, ever expanding, just like life is ever moving, ever expanding. Just for the confusion out there, I serve life. I don't need to get these deities' names and these ideologies and all this other stuff. All it does is confuse you. All it does is confuse. If you just realize that you're here for life and life everlasting for the all, for Source Almighty, the Most High, Ashe, it will save you a lot of headache. I don't care about these stories. I don't care about these narratives. I serve life. I serve love. What are you doing now? Not what have you done. I'm not waiting on nobody, but what are you doing now? Ashe. Hopefully this video could be beneficial to somebody.
Nico on the track.
Water with the fire, no, I don't get mad. You thought you could stop me, you know it's kinda sad. I'm a hybrid, no more hiding. Yeah, we flying, we taking off. Take it off, split space, the vibe, I'm home across the seas. Everything divine time, cosmic skies, cruising through the galaxies. Yes, you ready to go, you feeling the vibe, feeling the flow.
Hopefully this video could be beneficial to somebody, because I know as for me, listen, looking outside yourself for the truth that you already know within you, that shit crazy, bro. And I know listen, the shit I talk about, I do daily. I cry daily, I battle daily, I dance daily, I do all these things daily, because as a high priest, I have a high call. You know what I mean? I have a lot of energies and entities that want to undermine me, and even myself. But listen, check it. That's all because I didn't stand in my truth and I didn't make boundaries. But that's all gonna change, Ashe, and it changes right now. What are you doing right now, Ashe? And listen, if you're out there making videos, making music, that labor is not in vain. Keep making waves. Keep making waves, Ashe. Keep pushing it forward. Keep paying it forward. You can't outgive the source. It will come back abundant. It will come back abundant for. Listen, not only that, in this 3D realm, things take time and seasons. Not how good you are right now. This is what irritated me in the shadow community, Instagram. A lot of people looking for motivation. It ain't wrong to look for motivation, but sometimes you gotta look for that motivation within yourself. And what you really need is drive. You get drive when you're connected to the source. When you're connected with yourself, you get drive. Like, I'm talking like you making these karmics that are going in circles, and these zombies, dead ass people who just giving up on their life, giving their will away. You irritate them with just your presence, bro. With just your presence. Just this video right now, I know there's gonna be 200, 300 views, and I know a majority are gonna be irritated. But in that irritation, in that fire, you can transmutate. You can take this energy after this video and be like, damn, and self-reflect and change some shit. Ashe, so stay blessed as always. We're taking off. A lot of things are phasing out during this time. A lot of things are dying during this time. I remember one time when I was working on a construction site, I was a mason building up a brick wall, and I spent hours on it, and we had a scaffolding up, and my boss comes over and says, hey, listen, man, if this thing falls, please be sure to get out of the way. And my pride got in the way, and I'm like, what are you talking about? Sure enough, the wall started to fall a little bit, but you're gonna end up hurting yourself, because you see, if it was done correct, it wouldn't have fell. If it was done correct, it wouldn't have fallen. And you can't patch up something that's not built correctly, something that's not built with intention. See, Scorpio season is killing off anything that wasn't built with intentions or pure love. It's also killing off anything you don't really have intentions for. You can't even fake it anymore. It's also, we're healing a lot of trauma when we enter Scorpio season. Scorpio season will kill anything without any type of soul or intentions backing it. You can fight it, but it will happen. It will, 44, it will be decomposed. I also want to say, with these energies, that's clearing up a lot of past trauma. It could be like, you know, we came a long ways, family. Again, this is for the North Node jumpers. Some of us are like, what do you mean trauma? Like, you know, there was a time last year, 2 years ago, where we couldn't stop these neural pathways. We didn't have control so much over our mind, and now it seems like that, you know, when we stop in life and become stagnant and we entertain these thoughts, then we get attacked. You know, that's a blessing. That's a blessing, because there was a time where we couldn't control it. Now we're able to be aware of it and make moves. That's a victory in itself. You know what I mean? Being bombarded with so many forces out here, you don't want to be your own enemy. And I refuse to be around people that go in circles. I want to help those that are taking North Node jump to their Y paradigm. And I feel like the Y paradigm is a paradigm that keeps on moving. But if you stay in the flow, if you stay in your power, the transition is beautiful. I promise you. And one thing that I've learned, and I know in the age that we're in, everyone knows everything, but if you could take a humble word, if you could take a word from a humble guy, that's what the crown, if you could, you know, for instance, North Node jumper, I couldn't even fathom me owning a home, me owning this RV. And if we could zoom out, this is the beauty of the star soul chakra. It gives the ability to zoom out of this carnal world and your story and your narrative, you know, your 3D realm. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, last year I had no home. I was living out of a truck. Now I have a home. Now I have a beautiful mini Winnebago RV. And not only that, I was blessed with the opportunity to rebuild it. Build it up in the fashion that I felt I was called to do. I'm almost done. I'm still in the process. But even now, I'm not my RV. I'm not my situation. I'm not this. And sometimes your consciousness can be, it could be focused in and lowered, because now you're living in this bubble. But you know, maybe if you just take a time to zoom out and see the whole, see everything working out for your highest good, it will be a blessing for you. Ashe, just know that, family. Much love.
Yeah, real shit. Not one to give up, never turn down. Chance to level up, lost boy hometown. Best
Understanding and knowing that death is a transformation. Death is not an end-all, be-all. So don't run from things that are dying, that aren't serving you. You know, you may have changed your mind, you may have not changed your mind, you may have built something without integrity or intentions. It will be revealed. All I can say is death is not an end-all be-all, and the more you fight this transformation, you're prolonging the inevitable. Ashe.
Devil, don't talk to me, bitch. Better watch where you tread. I am the best. Taking off, Neverland, Liverpool. Homegirl named Stealth. Alice in Wonderland. True goddess Devon.
I also want to say before I go, shout out to the ones that never gave up. Shout out to the ones that stayed focused on their path, even though it wasn't easy. Your labor was not in vain, family. You're not alone. Ashe. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Do you hear me? Ashe, stay blessed as always. We taking off.
Tumultuous world where chaos thrives. She seeks solace in the realm to dance with the lights. Heart of gold sets the night ablaze. Wildfire of a path twirling through the maze. She just wanna party, escape the chains, to immerse in the melody. I calling out her name from the dust solitude. She finds her release, bask in symphony. Her soul finds its peace. In a crowded house, her spirit becomes untamed. As the spirit courses moving through her veins, untamed, spinning in the whirlwind of laughter, desire. She embraces the night like a phoenix on fire.